I brush my teeth a lot. Is it possible that I'm brushing too much? Hi everyone, my name is Whitney and I'm a dental hygienist here to talk about whether or not it's possible to overbrush your teeth. Okay, so overbrushing can be like, I'm overbrushing because I brush my teeth 17 times each day or for a solid 8 minutes each brushing session. Or overbrushing can also be like,
I brush my teeth twice a day, 2 minutes each time, but I press really hard because I really want to make sure I get in there.
Let me comment on both of those scenarios. Brushing 17 times each day might be overkill. 17 times is a lot, even if you are being as gentle as you can. My best advice is to brush at least 2 times each day, morning and night, for 2 minutes each time. If you want to brush after every meal, for example, after lunch as well, to add a third brushing session, that's cool, that's fine. If you also want to brush after eating snacks, that's cool too. Just be sure you are always using a soft toothbrush and gentle motions. Also, after eating, make sure you always wait about 30 minutes before you brush your teeth. So, like I said, technically brushing your teeth 3, 4, or even 5 times a day, it's not bad for you, but it can be if you're brushing too hard or using a medium or hard, firm, bristled toothbrush. So having said that, even if you only brush once a day, which is not recommended, it should be at least twice. I do twice as a dental hygienist. Sometimes I'll add in a third time, but that's rare. I usually don't have time after lunch. But even if you did brush only once each day with a firm, hard toothbrush, that's not good either. No matter how many times you brush, you should always use a soft or an extra soft bristled toothbrush. And having said that, a quick tangent, make sure you're also using a non-abrasive fluoride toothpaste. Anything that's coarse, such as charcoal, those are no-nos. That stuff is not safe to use on your teeth on a daily basis. But back to overbrushing, let's quickly talk about what can happen if you do brush too hard. The number one side effect of overbrushing is gum recession. Your gingiva, gum tissues, are not as strong as your teeth. They're not, they're the gums, they're tissues. Your teeth are teeth, your gums are gums. When you scrub your teeth too hard, you'll damage your gum tissue. They will likely recede, exposing your tooth roots, which often leads to tooth sensitivity and sometimes even requiring gum grafting. You don't want any of that. Damaged tooth enamel. If you're scrubbing and overbrushing back and forth each day, it's simply a matter of time before that enamel that's exposed along your gum lines will start to thin out. If you don't address the issue quickly, you'll eventually see visible cut out looking notches in your tooth structure, which can increase your risk of cavities and tooth sensitivity. Really, one of the biggest misconceptions people make when it comes to overbrushing is that scrubbing the teeth harder equals better, cleaner teeth. No, you're not scrubbing your floors. You're gently cleaning your teeth, which are held in by bone that is covered by delicate gum tissue in your mouth. Be gentle. And lastly, swollen, tender, red, or bleeding gums. I see this sometimes when a patient comes in for a cleaning appointment and I can tell that they just attacked their teeth with the toothbrush beforehand. Kids tend to do this often. They were scrubbing to make sure they look clean for their dental visit, but unfortunately, the only thing that happens when you do this is that you hurt your gums and the tartar will still be there on your teeth. I have a whole video all about the differences between plaque and tartar, explaining how plaque can be removed daily with your toothbrush and floss, but if you miss too many days, that plaque will harden and mineralize and turn into tartar. And now, even if you scrub brush, that tartar is not going to come off. Your dental hygienist needs to manually remove it with scalers. So if you weren't totally up to par with your dental hygiene at home for the past 6 months, don't go crazy brushing an hour before your dental appointment. It will just make your gums bleed. I do have a video all about when you brush too hard, it often causes the bristles on your toothbrush to bend and fray. I will also link that video of mine in the description box in case you're wondering whether or not you brush too hard. That video may be able to help you determine whether or not you do. And I'll also link my how to properly brush your teeth, both using a regular toothbrush and a manual toothbrush. Overbrushing is super common. If this is you, don't feel bad. It's just a habit you need to break. So, in conclusion, as long as you're using the proper brushing technique and a soft bristled toothbrush, you can clean your teeth multiple times each day if you really want to. But you don't have to. The 2 most important times are when you wake up in the morning before breakfast. I also have a video all about that as well if you'd like to learn more. And before you go to bed. Morning and night are super, super important. Any additional sessions are fine throughout the day, whatever you'd like, you do you, just as long as you're gentle and using that soft bristled toothbrush. I hope this video helped you. Please like and subscribe and turn on your notifications if it did. If you want more teeth talk, you can visit my website, teethtalkgirl.com, and hang out with me on Instagram at teethtalkgirl. Peace, love, and teeth.